Okay, so the context is that I played this game. I'm not that old, all right? This came out in 1992, but I played it. It was the only game my friend had on his computer. I remember really loving it, but also hating it at the same time. It was also a game that you needed to have the manual. A lot of the King's Quest games were like this, apparently. You needed to have like the companion book to be able to play it. There's a section in this game. There's like a secret alphabet, and you have to. I remember clearly. It's like the side of a cliff, and you have to climb this cliff face, and then input a code with an alphabet you have no access to. So you right-click, and then you can...
A path leads inland to the north.
Yeah, it's narrated. You can make Alexander, like, scream.
Hello. Is anyone about?
Alexander gets no reply.
Good day, peddler.
Good day, sir.
He looks like you guys. Bear.
Hey.
All right, let's talk to the man.
Can you tell me what land this is?
By the moon's light, what a question. You must have been out too long in the sun, or perhaps knocked your head upon a rock.
I have a low attention span, so I'm going
This
to click
is
through a
the
lot of
land
this.
the
What other than love could so confuse a man's tongue?
It is Princess Cassima.
Okay, so basically, he shipwrecked on an island, and he talked to this wonderful Jamaican man, and then he says, by the way, I want to bust down the princess of this world. And he's like, that's awesome. Sorry, nothing on me, brother. You know that Caleb Pitts tweet? Why is he walking so fruity? He's not fruity.
I will be right up.
Would you be interested in this ring?
It is a stunning ring, but I...
Next door? No, he didn't want it either. Okay, I'm out.
There's a small table near the door that bears a sign. The sign currently reads, "Take one, please." Only one book remains on the... It looks like the bookshelf.
Okay, I will take it. Give me that book.
Alexander can't do anything with that part of the village from here.
What the fuck are you talking about? Let me go. Let Alexander go. Okay. Hello, fine shit. Salutations, Huzz. Alright, so I gotta walk.
You lazy thing! Get back to work and stay away from those roses!
We gotta kill that lady.
And get your veil back on!
That's
No one
crazy!
wants to look at your face!
Yes, stepmother.
Okay. The portrait... Alright. I won't say anything. I make it my life's work to kill that woman. Don't say, oh no, she's chopped. Excuse me, sir. I am interested in flirting with the princess. She's fine shit.
Excuse me, guardsmen. Guard dogs.
Oh, they're
I've
actually
been
dogs.
traveling
Isn't that
for
cute?
months to see Princess Cassima.
Check out this ring.
Alexander decides to show his royal insignia ring to the Castle of the Crown Guards.
It's another dog?
The guard returns a moment later with a majestic-looking creature.
Prince Alexander of Daventry, I
Ooh.
presume. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country.
It's okay to think a dog in a video game is hot. I'll say that.
With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree maiden.
I feel like I'm being
As
microaggressed.
was her parents' wish, Cassima and I are to be wed. We shall
Oh,
rule the kingdom together.
I see.
I assure you.
I thought for certain that Cassima... Well, I apologize.
I thought fine shit liked me.
A young Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle. Good day.
All right, so if I know anything about media, the guys that have, let's say, Middle Eastern features, clearly have to be the
You
enemy.
have had your hearing with Vizier Al-Hazred.
The dog is very
I trust you
fuckable.
will respect his
I,
wishes
the
and
white
not
man,
return. I
am
have been
the
instructed
hero.
not to.
Keep in mind, this is pre-9/11. That's actually true. We've been chefing it up like this for a while. Alexander, please go. Alexander, climb the vines. Yes!
The vines are too flimsy to support Alexander.
Tough. So Alexander has no upper body strength. And he expects this princess to be interested in him. Let's go inside this thing. I'm trying to get up to some real bullshit.
The little hut is empty.
Okay. Yay. What the fuck does Alexander do now? Ooh, I think I remember this. I think you put this in
Alexander
the
doesn't
tree.
see a reason to put that in the tree's hop.
Dude, he sounds kind of pissed. You hear this?
There's no reason to use that on the rock.
Your D&D isn't out yet, but this works. Yeah, this is like the methadone. The most low dose of methadone you could ever have. I think maybe I talked to the bookstore owner again. Also, I could talk to that poor enslaved woman.
How fair you...
Well, I would be better if I could only finish my manuscript.
You never will.
I am...
I'm sorry,
Thank you, Gendo.
but I have no time for idle conversation.
Oh.
I'm too worried about the princess.
Oh my god. Well, I can help you. I have this ring.
She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry.
Act like you've been
The
here before,
streets are
Alexander.
silent. My name is Charlo. I am clown to the royal court, and have been since the marriage of Casima's parents.
That's y'all. Archie, don't say this is how you sound to
I do
me.
not trust the...
All right, I need to find the bird. The bird is in the tree. I know this from being a child. Shit, the bird's not in the tree. Damn it. I would really like to kill that mean old woman. Skeleton. Touch skeleton.
Alexander already has a skeleton.
That's funny. Dude, I got the coin on the beach, you cocksucker. I'm gonna show you. Where's the coin, smart guy? It's hidden in a box? Are you fucking with me?
Alexander pushed a box has been part.
Okay, I probably wouldn't have found that. That's crazy.
There's nothing of Alexander.
That's crazy. You have to sit for so long and try to figure that out. If that's the only way to progress, that fucking sucks. Good day. I have my bullshit now.
The items on the front counter are the only thing.
Alexander looked.
I want the bird.
That mechanical knight...
Any percent is 10 minutes and there's a floppy disk category. Dude, imagine needing to buy a USB floppy drive. Because there's different
You
endings
must
in this
get
game.
inside the castle to see the princess. Perhaps this will convince you.
Be gone! We have no interest in any...
Dude, he held a bird up to them. A mechanical bird is... Perhaps this will convince you. Probably get the flute, lure the bird. The skin flute. Real fucking nice, Jesse. Alexander has feelings. It's kind of like a rental shop if you just need one thing.
I'll take the...
I'll take the fleshlight. 5 minutes later, sir, may I make a trade?
The little flute is carved from a single piece of wood and has tiny finger holes on the shaft.
Not surprised your flute would feel right in Alexander's hand. Real fucking nice, the Crimson Blur. When's the last time you talked in here? In November. It's been 6 months since you've talked to me. It's been 6 months and that's what you fucking say to me? There is another location past the Huzz house. I'm so mad. Rule 34 applies to the old lamp guy. I think a game this old, there's probably... I think the most popular King's Quest, right? So there's probably some Alexander shit floating around. So I have to hit the right hitbox here to get to the next screen. That's crazy.
A young boy is happily swimming in the sea off the docks.
That's dangerous. I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Good day. I'm Alexander. What are you doing in the sea?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next island. Come on, jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
Alexander isn't interested in catching a case.
What are you waiting for? I said I'd show you how to get to the
He
next
sounds kind of
island.
weird. I don't know about this. I'll fuck with this treasure ship. I don't know. You're being weird. Oh, what did that say?
That's strange.
What the
young
fuck?
boy in the water just disappeared.
Yeah, what do you want?
This is awesome. Thank you for being so hospitable. I want to show you my bird.
Would you be at all interested in this?
Nah, what need is a book?
Okay, fair enough.
But there must be some way to...
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map.
Okay, magic map. Go to the pawn shop. Learn about the magic map. Let me look at this.
Alexander is sitting inside the ferry's cabin. The place displays the neatness of a seaman and the sparseness of a sailor. There are few frills and comforts in the rough wooden environment, but the sunlight shines cheerily on the open beams, and the portholes...
Ain't nothing neat about that, brother, man.
There's a rabbit's foot on the table.
I want that. Give me that shit.
Why don't you take it with you?
Perhaps it will...
Thank you.
Excuse me, merchant, but the
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter.
What the fuck are you doing, man? It's a magical map, and he's like, yeah, no one wants this.
In return, then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days.
It's interesting. This is how American businesses used to be run.
The old man
you know what I'm
in
saying?
a concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar. The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth, and...
Fuck you mean we left the perks?
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you...
Oh, it's that guy.
...wished. He just got a magic map.
Wow.
You fool. You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that.
Those are free.
Alexander isn't interested in the cookbooks on that shelf. He's had an aversion to cooking ever since he experimented with a certain cookie recipe involving cat hair and fish oil.
Been there, Alexander.
Thinking of Cosima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry. The haunted, hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that ere my soul eternal makes for you.
This is like Summit 1G's donation messages. You guys ever heard Sex Planet by R. Kelly?
Put on the slow cut. T to zero, blast off, here we go. We'll be climaxing till we reach Mercury, girl. Tell me, are you ready, girl, to take a trip out of this world?
Bird!
I guarantee you'll like it.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground.
Yes! That's cute. So what are you supposed to do here? I've captured its heart.
The little bird couldn't do anything.
Oh, so you give it something to take. Dude, I bet you get the ring back, give it to the nightingale takes it to the princess, and Fine Shit knows that you're out there waiting for her. Okay, Isle of the Sacred Mountain, Isle of the Beast, Isle of Wonder, Isle of the Crown. We're going to Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a Alexander doesn't wish to destroy the oyster already.
They're literally sleeping in little beds. That's so cute. You forget that it's like a game where there's human dogs. Come on, Alexander.
Alexander hears someone.
Oh. You have to squint to like see what it actually is.
5 fierce guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man, said he. If mad it be, then mad it dies.
When Yard fans ask me for a picture at a tournament.
Old Tom Troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
What did he say? Smell me what you smell so well. Oh wait, so you need some.
Alert, my brothers, as we feel. A man so sailor knows, into the waiting sea he goes.
Oh! Can I stop this?
The gnomes toss Alexander too far out into the sea for him to get his footing. The currents drag him under.
Jesus Christ! Am I dead? Oh, right. This is the death screen. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm in hell.
Next. Guess those gnomes couldn't reach a consensus.
Yeah, that's funny. Restore. Wait, autosave? Please, dude. Oh, no. Hold on. Dude. You're supposed to save? Ugh. That's so fucking annoying. Alright. Do I have a speedrun timer on this fucking computer? I think I can get through... How many plays of Sex Planet do you think we can get through before we get back? Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Put on the slow cut.
You want Brian voice lines? Alright.
I guarantee you like it. It'll take your breath away. Gonna get you so excited once I taste your Milky Way.
Do you know this game's free? I bought this game on Steam, a King's Quest collection. It cost me $10. Comes with 1 through 7. It runs worse than the free version you could just download. Because most of these like old DOS games are pretty well preserved on websites. Same thing with Black and White when I played that shit. Isle of the Beast? Yeah, fuck it. So I think I remember that puzzle with the guys that killed me. You have to like pass all of their tests to not be a man. What's that?
An old abandoned hunter's lamp is hanging on one of the trees.
That's a magic lamp, cocksuckers!
In these dense woods.
How do we get it? Because you just know, like, walking into this poison will kill me. Swim through the hot tub.
Alexander decides to brave the boiling pond.
I don't think this is going to work out.
And soon realizes a deep sympathy for soup vegetables as he learns the true meaning of being in a stew.
Alright. So we need to cool down the boiling pond. There's also that lamp there. Maybe we just go to the other island. This game does have jokes. You thought, oh, this is the part. Okay, I need to get the manual. There's a black feather.
Alexander takes the feather.
Okay. This flower will protect me. Okay, I think I get it. The flower protects me from the smell guy. Maybe the feather protects me from the touch guy. The mint prevents me from the taste man. Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. Ugh.
One may need to read about the logic glyphs in the guidebook to the land of the Green Isles in order to understand this mystical inscription. This is why the internet's different. Because when I had this game, we had to look for this book, or my friend, on his mom's computer. He's like, I'm pretty sure the book's around here somewhere, and we had to go find it. There was no way for us to solve this fucking game without it. No, yeah, it was completely outside of the game. That's also how the old King's Quest games works. Like, the game itself was a companion, or it required a companion. Okay, so I think my job actually is to stop those those elves from molesting me on the beach, and I need to find 2 more items to stop their senses. Flute for the ear man? Now we're fucking thinking. So we have feel, smell, taste, and then probably flute, and then what's the other sense that we have? Eyes, seeing. Give the bird the love letter. That's kind of a vibe. Oh my god! It works! To Alexander's surprise,
Riz?
flies off toward...
That's tight, bro. Okay, there's a snake. I want to touch it. That's the dumbest fucking thing ever. Says a guy who's fucking single. Think about that shit. Rabbit foot for touch. Alright, backseating is only sanctioned if I get really mad and pissy that I can't proceed. Whoa. What the fuck is that? Give me that shit. Yeah, Alexander, get in the trash. Did I get something? Ink.
Alexander's carrying a little ink bottle. It appears to be empty.
You gotta quit saying get that ass banned. That's fucking cringe. You have to understand that this is the first time I've yelled at chat the whole stream. But when you cheerlead bands like that, when you go, yeah, get them, you understand that's the most pathetic shit you could ever do. You also designed your own logo for Twitch, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. You made that for your Twitch account.
Alexander sees nothing particularly interesting there.
Me looking at the guy's profile. Are you doing a gnome skip run? This is a casual playthrough. I don't know if you're being serious. No, I did not put the gnome in the spaceship in Half-Life 2 Episode 2. That was too annoying. I watched a video about it. All right, let's give it a shot.
Old Tom Trove.
Smell. Boom.
A flower of stench.
Okay, he thinks I'm a flower.
Listen, hark you, broken oar.
Ears. Flute. Let's go.
Alexander plays the flute for the gnome with the huge ears.
Kind of an Eastern tune for Alexander to be playing.
True, it's a harmless thing, but the man who blows it, there's the sting.
Motherfucker.
The man
It doesn't work.
We shall send him.
It was a good idea, though. Average esports team.
Gnomes toss up.
Mechanical bird? Yeah, that's a vibe. What this is telling me, though, is I don't have anything for sight, so I need to find something for that. I don't like the idea that without the mint, the man tastes you. The gnome tastes you. Hello, Slime. Did you see the Twitch affiliate changes? Any thoughts? Hold it together, man. Come on. Come on, you've been practicing this for fucking 2 months. You're better than this. You don't have to make an example out of this person. You don't have to. Even though it would feel really good to ask them why would they say that to me. You don't have to do it. Think about Alexander's cool adventure. Think about all the fucking awesome shit. How we have to fucking get through the gnome part. I am curious on where to go. I think I need something to reach the pink thing in the water. And I need the lamp. I need to cool down the boiling part. Why are you as a man trying to please 5 men? Hey, I have this ink bottle.
I found this
That would make sense, since that is where I dumped it.
I went through your trash. Do you like it? Feather plus ink. Oh! Feather.
There's no reason to use that on the ink bottle.
Banned. Oh, wait, he's gone? That's so bad. You think I'm gonna unblock you on Twitter now? I just lost where the fucking my one link to the princess is. Jolo's gone, man. I need Jolo's cock. Slime's so chill but geeked like only a bald man can be. Does anyone else think that's true? If I have an opinion on that, it's already biased. GG's at Combo Breaker. What did we play? You were the Falcon? On the friendly setup? I was the Prince of Daventry. Do you remember me? How to get past Boiling Pond King's Quest 6. I'm on an unsecure website right now. What the fuck? You need lettuce? Oh god, there's a bunch of shit going on. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not meant to be there yet. You think I have everything for the gnomes? All right. Liam K waiting. That's a cute emote. You know, I didn't know Liam's little like thing was the thwomp for like until like a couple months ago. It's a womp, not a thwomp. Fake ass gamer. Dude, you have such an unreal attitude. It's actually kind of crazy. Okay, Mr. Ears. Nightingale. My inventory's not working.
Alexander winds the tin nightingale.
Nice flick. Oh, he likes it. It looks like a fucking Uzi. He looks like he's spraying the guy down. Okay. Taste. Easy mint.
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
Grump knows a tasty treat.
That's Grump Frump. That motherfucker's crazy.
Use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
It's rabbit's foot or feather. It's probably rabbit's foot because rabbit's foot is an animal.
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
He says it's so funny. It must be ink, right?
Old Bill Batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
Please be ink.
Alexander pours the
Please don't be the book.
looking ink bottle over himself.
It's invisible ink. Someone said it in chat. You're a cocksucker, by the way. Wow. He threw out invisible ink. Maybe he didn't know. These guys are poly. Yeah, this is a Seattle polycule.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
Let's go. Cool. Oh, this is in tow now.
It appears to be a string of letters. They say, "Where are you going?"
Okay. What's that look like up close? Where? Bitch, where? She said I wore makeup. I said, bitch, where? All right. Ooh. Stick man.
A stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp.
You know that's a man because he's sassy. Okay, can I pick the milkweed? Smartass.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Ooh, the bottle is now an item. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's crazy, bro.
Doesn't like standing that close.
That is fucked up. This is the coolest part. This is probably my favorite part of the game because I remember it so vividly in my head. If I can get through this. Don't say Pizzagate, even though that is very clearly what would be appropriate to call this. Yes.
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall. Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard.
Open gate.
Gate open.
Evidently, opening the gate requires a little more effort.
I didn't think you would do that. This is the coolest. This is burned into my memory. This is so cool. It's such a beautiful screen.
Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though.
Dude, girls fight over the dumbest shit sometimes. What?
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a fence sitter.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Mogul male Alexander. Okay, well they left something behind. Yeah, I think you can't pass through this. Like, it just stops here. And this screen, I think, was just so mysterious to me as a little kid. Maybe for the pixel art? I don't know, man.
Aren't you a bunch of fine-looking young plants?
Go, go, gaga!
Apparently, the baby tigers haven't learned to talk yet.
Alexander, you better shut the fuck up talking to some baby-ass plants like that. Don't talk to these tomatoes.
Good day, tomato vines.
Good morning.
Aw. I talk to the
Greetings,
flowers?
ladies. How charming you look today.
The wallflowers are too shy to talk to Alexander. Though it is a conversation piece, the coffee table doesn't talk.
See, someone was like, this game got jokes? This game's got fucking jokes. Scarf's made of red silk.
Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, "Where are you going?" Why would Alexander want to throw that in this?
I don't know. Don't be an asshole. I'm trying to figure out the fucking game.
Those tomatoes are not quite right.
That one's right.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Yeah,
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
That's insane. I'm gonna talk to him. First thing I can talk to, I think.
I got a lawyer, you know. Yeah, there's kidnapping laws in this here kingdom.
Okay, so he's captive. He's against his will. That's kind of crazy. All right. Time to keep walking. Yay. The hole in the wall? Dude, I tried to fuck with the hole in the wall and it got kind of scary. Oh my god, you just pick it up. Dude, the Snapdragon's freaked out at me. That's why I didn't do anything. See?
The wallflowers, overcome with shyness at Alexander's approach, cluster together and cover the hole in the wall. Alexander can't get it.
I'm gonna go get the... Well, I'm gonna check out the other spot. I'm gonna need the hole in the wall for sure. Oh, shit. There's cute bees.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Whoa. This spider wants to
thank
fuck.
You, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat!
Whoa. She's got beautiful princess disorder. What's this?
That scrap of paper blew into...
I'll take it.
Alexander reaches out to grab the scrap of parchment.
Uh-oh.
After my goods, are you? What a greedy little man you are.
Alexander feels the sharp prick of the Black Widow's teeth. Then,
Ah,
a strange
fuck.
burning sensation.
I'm dead.
Why do you think they call her a widow?
I don't know. That's a really good point. Okay, restore.
Hello? Is anyone there in the books?
No, there's no one here.
What are you supposed to say to that shit? Why don't we talk like that anymore?
Alexander reaches out.
That's
No!
Feels
Dude, that's insane. I wanted to talk to her.
Thanks for the memories.
She's so goddamn hot. Maybe I throw the tomato in there.
Alexander offers the.
No, no, thank you, you sweet man. Like a good little wife, I have no interest in anything except my cozy little web and you.
If you get a DM like that, it's a bot. I just want you guys to know that. Where is my love letter? What the fuck? Oh, I gave it to the bird. Oh, thank God. I got so mad. You guys, I can't explain how pissed I was in that second. Look at the bottom of the web. Am I dumb as shit? Right here?
A thread is hanging.
Dude, how would you ever have known that?
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Okay. Ooh, what's up, pussy? Give me that shit.
Snatches the scrap of parchment.
Boom.
To see what...
Love. Wait, they gave her boobs? Hold on.
So there you are.
That's crazy. Book? Oh, I can make him go to sleep.
Alexander should find out more.
I'm so weary, but I can't sleep.
Don't say fucking crybaby. Feather?
The little oyster looks far too grumpy to
So
enjoy
it can tickle. We now we know this.
If you're having trouble sleeping,
Oh, here we go.
perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
Or we just boring shit. Ah.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers yields a gilded minnow.
Alexander makes
Yup,
a
yup,
grab
yup,
for
yup,
the
yup,
pearl.
yup, 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 yup. Get it. Woohoo! What a lick.
It feels great.
Also, he feels better. Save. We robbed that motherfucker.
Your candy dish is empty.
He's fiending.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
Without the ferry, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Just grow mint extract. Why do we need to import with China? Why can't we just grow vanilla here? It doesn't matter that it takes 3 years for the soil to become habitable for vanilla.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
Okay, so this just gets you your ring
I'm
back?
glad you didn't sell it.
Please bang the spider. Dude, I tried. She doesn't... Here's the thing. She doesn't want to do that. She wants to kill me. Oh, gee. I just want to talk to this guy. He's so helpful. What about this tomato?
Would you be at all?
Nah.
There's
Okay.
no reason.
He's dry docked, he's poor, and he's a ferryman. What does he want? Top? That's kind of what we all need. Gnome Island is the lettuce? You have seen the iceberg lettuce multiple times? Alright, I'll go fucking back. I'll go back to the gnome planet. Because apparently I walked by it. The iceberg lettuce is on the ground, huh?
Alexander picked.
Kill yourself. I'm so mad. I guess you just have to click.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
Why you say it like that? Yay, gads! Put the tomato in the boiling water just to hear him scream. I'm gonna try it. Alexander's voice actor was in Severance. Are you fucking with me? What? Who was he? Dr. Mauer? Wait, was he the weird old guy who's like... Alright, let's try to throw the tomato in here, because fuck it.
What are you, nuts? Don't put me in that soup bowl of a pond, you crazy human!
You have no idea how much I want that to happen. The game won't let me do it, but I swear to God, I would enjoy every second of it, you stupid fuck.
The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
I want this lamp really bad.
Alexander decides.
Bro, do not let the Huz see you jumping around like that. It's like running with a backpack on.
But it's Alexander takes the old...
Awesome. Got the lamp. Let's go.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Okay. Coming over. He's jumping.
Gotcha this time.
That move was slightly erroneous.
Oh! Laugh track. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I gotta go to the old head for sure, but...
You're not gonna listen to me, are you?
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll just see about that.
Wait.
That's odd.
Okay. Dude, throwing the tomato up in the air, just going... He's like, ah! And then the arrow just... Boom! Just explodes him. Red tomato everywhere. You run past while he's reloading. Fuck, that'd be awesome. Tomato.
Rotten Tomato wouldn't appreciate being traded into a pawn shop.
I don't give a fuck what he would appreciate. Let's get that clear, narrator.
Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul Al-Hazred.
That is a dangerous sounding name.
15 years. Well, he's had his eye on Casima ever since she was a young girl.
Ew.
And she...
You know, it's actually big of Alexander to be like, hey man, I like this girl for sure, but you know what? Maybe she just likes somebody else. He brought that idea forward himself, and I think that's very mature. Now, the problem is that this man had his eyes on her since she was a little girl, which makes me wonder how old maybe Alexander is. There's a lot going on here. See you later, Jalo. They're going to hang him upside down and skin him alive. I don't know what to do. I'm going to cheat.
A group of serving women approach the castle.
Goddamn right they are. I think I understand what's about to happen here. It sounds like I need to become a servant girl. And it sounds like I can do that by going to the servant house on the other side of town. Final Fantasy VII took a lot from this game. That's all I'm going to say. All of life can either be explained by Metal Gear Solid or King's Quest. Or StarCraft, Brood War. No, I think Metal Gear is Brood War. Never mind, you're right. Everything in the world is either Metal Gear or King's Quest. Alright, well I need to find women's clothes. Maybe Alexander can ask the pawn shop man if the pawn shop man has ever experimented with his identity. Hey Slime, I've been unemployed for a little while. I just wanted to know if you had any tips on how I can stay unemployed. No, I think whatever you're doing is working out pretty good. I think you're killing it sounds like. Alright, I'm gonna... I wouldn't have found this out. I would have been walking around like an asshole. I have to go to the bookworm again and bother him a lot. Dude, I'm going to be Alexander for Halloween. And then if like a 50-year-old man sees me, he'd be like, dude, that's so awesome. Ooh, hold on. You said Ludwig is live, go to bed? Do you know what I have? I have mod powers in Ludwig's chat. Usually I don't do this, but I'm going to make it so you can never chat again. Okay, the only chat message you've ever sent in here is Pog in December of 2024. Well, guess what? You're never sending another Pog in there. Why won't the fucking bookworm tell me what he wants? Why won't bookworm talk to me? King's Quest 6. You can't talk to him until you look at the spell book in the pawn shop and talk to the store owner about it. Okay. Thank God for Reddit, am I right, Redditors? Sex Planet time. Oh, that's Brian. We can listen to Brian. I'm crashing out. So, you're supposed to... I like how this is also from a 2005 forum. The creature isn't there. You can't talk to him until you look at the spellbook in the pawn shop and talk to the store owner about it. Does this person... Dude, I wonder if this person's still alive.
Alexander will know his future soon enough if he just...
They don't like dude touching the foreground there. In another life, you wrote the descriptions for all these kitschy little items. I would love that job. I love throwaway copy. Book. Now I'm on a GameFAQs guide. There's no cool ASCII. Sometimes these old guides would have like... It'd say like King's Quest, but like it'd be like big ASCII letters. Okay. Oh my god. It's the bookstore. It's not the fucking pawn shop. I hope that guy from 2005 is dead.
How much for that book on the counter?
Yes! We did it, though. Sex Planet time.
Gliding through, just hitting your
He's talking about being in the cold blackness of space and having sex with him. The writing was on the wall.
Once I enter into your black hole.
Alexander pulls out his
What?
magic map.
I've never listened to lyrics this closely. We're going to listen to that. That's the most replayed part.
Girl, I promise this will be painless, painless. We'll take a trip to planet Uranus.
What do you think you're doing? Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
Itinerant clause.
No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
I don't know what that means. I have an English degree. I typed in this and it gave me internet calculator. Which, that's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Find a dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
Okay. He wants a dangling participle. We can go get it. I don't know what a participle is.
There's no Alex.
This game sucks. How do I unsub? Come on. Alright, there's the dangling participle.
Hello, friend.
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
Are you sure?
Trust you, I do.
What about the tomato?
Would you be interested in this?
That I like not. Get away, do.
Hey, you hear that, tomato? No one fucking likes you.
Alexander
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to?
Oh! So you had to riz the weird animal with grammar. Dude, I would love to throw this tomato as hard as I can at the rock face. Alexander King's Quest. Rule 34. Safe search off. Not seeing anything. No one really thirsted for Alexander like that. I missed that last time. A participle? You know what? I read a description. I'm still not actually very sure. But I know it's a verb. Are you... Look at this shit. Are you kidding me? Back to the Isle of the motherfucking Crown. This is really all just to be able to dress up like a beautiful servant woman. Alright. Now...
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before.
You know what's funny is I genuinely noticed that with my eyes.
It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Casima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles."
That's low-key weird.
Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Casima will be another man's wife.
You know that video on Twitter that's like me talking to the like the Navy veteran who's not getting any benefits, and it's like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Do you know what I'm saying? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Go sit in a cafe with your matcha latte and feminine literature books once in a while. I really should catch up. Apparently Shake was he was talking to someone and she was like getting her PhD in feminist literature, and I was like, why didn't you hit me up? And he's like, why? I was like, I have an English degree. And then he was like, I don't think that would have mattered. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. Yes, I'm a matcha fella. I'll be taking no further questions on being a matcha fella.
Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
Here is the spell book you wanted.
Magic paint spell. Ooh! Black horse feather, we have that. Swamp ooze, river Styx water. This is awesome. We know how to get this. Well, we know what the swamp ooze is, but... You said, I'm magic when I'm in the paint. Spell. Alright. Okay. Okay, calm down. All right, so there's this archer still there. Apparently, you can pick this brick up.
Alexander picks up the brick. Hell yeah.
There's a reason they put the tomato on the other page of items. It's because he fucks the vibe up. No one likes the tomato. Hi, Slime. I'm watching you with my friend. This is a terrible activity to do with a friend. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, this guy's a fucking pedophile! Hey, if anyone is hearing this, I'm trapped in this apartment. I need help. Help me. There, now it's a talking point you guys can talk about. Oh!
Alexander takes the teacup.
Teacup. No, I don't think they like the flute. We can try it.
May I have this dance?
Oh my god, it works.
And get you to my sex planet. Come fly away with me. Out in my ecstasy. Out in the galaxy. Sex planet.
Alexander stops playing the flute.
That was so long.
But the wall...
And now, hole in the wall, you're all mine.
The hole in the wall has 4 legs and a curly tail. He's all limbs with only a hole for a body. But that doesn't make him any less whole.
No one say anything, because I know you're all thinking of some fucking crass thing to say. And we all got there, and we all type racered it in our mind, and we don't need to say anything. Can you put hot water in the teacup? Now we're fucking thinking. We're thinking like King's Questers.
Why would Alexander want to collect pond water in that teacup?
Actually, you're a fucking idiot, so no more suggestions. Does the hole in the wall work on the castle? Probably. I think I just, I wanted to see, I'm really curious about the archer. Does the archer grab his quiver from the base? Wow. That's between himself and God. Buy the Glock. Trust me, if I could get a Glock in this game, I would just shoot the tomato 19 times.
Hello?
You're in the room with the tomato and Hitler with 1 bullet. Wait. You give me 2 hours, I can change Hitler's mind. I've watched enough YouTube documentaries to know that 2 hours you can change anyone's mind about anything. And then I can shoot the tomato. Just gotta put on 21 Jump Street. It's working.
Alexander puts the hole in the wall on the side wall of the castle. Alexander...
Okay. Yay. Okay.
Alexander
can't really...
Alexander...
Dude, he looks fucked up. Ooh, a dog guard. Try to squeeze the tomato through the hole in the wall, and they'll go, guards, guards! I'm a small tomato, and I'm planning to kill the princess. And they just fucking stab him. You have to give your ring to the bird. I'm a tomato with a gun. I am reaching for my gun.
The nightingale swoops down.
Woo!
I could not wish you away.
She is so sultry. She learned how to talk to little birds from the Black Widow. You heard down horrendous. Okay, well, it looks like it's time to go to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain, which is kind of... That's like the meat of the game. Logic Cliffs section of the guidebook to the Land of Green Isles. Logic Cliffs. Since the information and answers to the Logic Cliffs are copyright protected? What? I cannot give them out. You must refer to your game manual. Logic Cliffs. Is it really copyright protected? King's Quest 6. Oh, it serves as copy protection. That's so fun. So it was a way to stop people from fucking copying the game? That is so funny. Of course it was driven by profit. It wasn't about a complementary media to a video game. It was about stopping people from copying it. Wow. Click the R and then the I and then the S and then the E. I see. All right. R-I-S-E. So you're spelling out rise. Alexander, get on the fucking steps. A master of languages will... So yeah, this is the part. You're just like... The other one was like maybe possible, but you're like, what the fuck am I looking at here? The answer to the riddle is soar. Use the guidebook. S is the dog. Okay, which one do you guys think is a dog? King's Quest 6 alphabet. Ah, I found it. This is the dog. So if you guys thought you knew, you're fucking stupid. This is what a dog is. The symbol represents grief. The jackal. It's crazy because it looks like a bird. The color silver and the element silver also as well too. In addition, also as well. This is what QAnon people do in their free time. Dude, imagine dropping the tomato from this height. Well, well, well. If it ain't the fucking freak from the lunch table.
Finds himself.
If you squint, he looks like Peter Griffin. Dude, he actually does.
Too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush.
Can I save? If I can save, I would love to eat the berry. Look, I can fly. Yes, yes,
All right.
yes.
I'll try some of your berries.
Alexander, no! Why does it take so long? Yes, yes, yes! I want to fly!
Slightly bitter, pretty one.
And then there's some land I have for sale on the death bogs of Tamir.
Fuck your berries! Fuck your Yankee blue jeans!
Grabbing at the old lady wouldn't solve anything.
For once, the narrator is right. You're cross-chatting? With who? You just sent a fucking message that was like, can't wait to see you, smile. And it was to the wrong girl. Explain yourself. You said, Unk don't got it no more. You're watching other Unks? Is that what I hear? Oh!
An intruder! Hold! How did you get up here, human?
Dude, he Loki looks like Aiden.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
Whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur.
Ooh.
The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
That's crazy. They're very chill for that. Do not ask if they need a third.
We only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
Loki, Aiden would say that. Okay. It's the Minotaur's lair.
The catacombs' entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards. Alexander examines the stone shelf and the ancient bones.
Dude, I love bones. You said going straight in my gay mouth. Oh, month. I thought you said something else. Uh-oh. There's runes on the ground.
That tile bears an engraving of a crown. Alexander feels the tile he stamped.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to find where's just like the Seinfeld theme, but like the quiet one while he's like doing his stand-up. Alexander's always walking places. Where is he going? He's always trying to sell his ring or find a book. No one wants your books, Alexander! That's a great impression. I can do them all pretty good, especially... George is actually the hardest one. Because his accent's a little, like... It's a little interesting as, like, New York. But, like, not... I don't know. Kramer, you just kind of get gruff and say weird shit. No witty save name, streamer boy? Come on. This is work. The labyrinth is not fun. We're not having fun here. Uh-oh.
It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside. And the ceiling is coming down.
This is fine. Fucking... shit. Throw a brick into the gears.
The brick is...
Let's fucking go! I'm crazy! I'm fucking crazy! That is sick. Let's go. I'm nuts. Oh, man. What a flick! Okay, nothing over. Oh, come on.
Sounds! A trap floor!
Imagine the last thing you say on this planet Earth being zounds. Dude, this sucks. Is there... Fuck it. King's Quest 6 map of Catacombs. Level 1 has... There's the shield. Here's the rose room. There seems to be some sort of minotaur blowing 2 women. It's kind of cool. Okay, it's here. We're here. This labyrinth is no joke, man. 4 down, 4 left, 2 up. Here we go.
This room is light enough already.
Shut up. Well, well, well. If it isn't some bullshit. Some bullshit. A dream about this game would go crazy. That should be on the back of the box. If it's the spell thing, then I'm in big fucking trouble, because I don't have swamp water or any of that. Hole in the wall. Oh, on the wall with the tapestry? Okay.
Alexander put...
Hey! That's not good.
The hole in the wall must not like something on the other side of the wall. He immediately runs away in terror. Alexander hopes he doesn't get into a situation where he really needs the hole in the wall.
That sucks. You have to go to another side of the room and spy on it? With the hole in the wall? Oh, because you spy on this room, not the fucking Minotaur's room. You spy on this one. How the fuck would anyone figure it? You're not supposed to figure it out without a guide. Or you could, like, save scum and just sit here for, like, a couple hours in 1992, because what the fuck else are you going to do? The Berlin Wall fell. World peace has been solved. Don't say glory hole time.
The wall
dude.
Slightly with dread at the clammy feeling
just,
of the stone.
He sticks his wiener into the Minotaur's line. Like, ugh. What the fuck? What are you doing? There he is.
Aha.
There he is with all
Not
that ass.
Just another room at all.
Oh no. Motherfucker. No! I misread the map. Dude, I'm losing my mind. We didn't save. Look, it's getting late. I have to go later, and I'd have to go pick somebody up. So I have to stop. I'm stopping here. I thought I could beat this game in 6 hours. You can't. Well, at least I can't. Alright, it's day 2 of Alexander's adventure. I did the whole routing around the labyrinth.
Now let's see. I don't feel anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
Alexander triggers the little latch. A secret door rolls open.
Mm-hmm.
No! I beg of you! Please!
he's gonna, like, operate on her.
It's the Minotaur.
Okay, so clearly you have to use the tomato and throw it at him.
That would have little effect on the rampage.
That's crazy! Throw a tomato in the fire.
Put that in the pit.
Now you die.
No. Okay. It's a pit. It's not just fire. All right, what's the line, narrator?
There's something to be said for taking the bull by the horns, Alexander.
Do you ever go into a labyrinth? Have you ever actually been into a labyrinth? There's so many bricks. Who laid all these bricks? Kramer walks out of the labyrinth sipping a bottle of milk. Hey, Jerry. Oh, you know the Minotaur? He's crazy.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
Of course not. Sorry. Let's see.
You know the King's Quest subreddit's going crazy about this one. The King's Quest 6 subreddit. Are women always the problem? Why doesn't a King's Quest game only have men?
Princess Casima. Whatever you can tell me, Great Oracle.
Maybe Princess showering. Or perhaps in her quarters. Just a thought. You don't have to show, but if you did.
Dangerous game of hide and seek. can carve out.
Is this like narrative cheating? You just have an oracle in the story tell you the plot?
I know very little.
So I remember this part as a kid.
I can only advise people.
Counsel from the druids. Druids can pretty much fill any role, tank, heal, DPS.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before, sir?
No!
Okay.
No!
Isle of the Beast?
No!
Ooh, Alexander's sassy now.
No! Leave me alone!
Not very friendly, is he?
I should save. I didn't even think about it. Okay. Pour the water on the man.
Would you be interested in...
No!
What about this skull, motherfucker?
Would you be interested in...
No!
Okay. I want to freak him out. Maybe can I fucking...
Alexander may not at all care for that man in black, but that's no excuse for getting violent. The pawn shop...
Alright. Oh, he's gonna try to trade with him. I was trying to rob this
Would
place.
you be interested in making a trade for this merchant?
I do
What
not
the
like
fuck
to
is
carry
that?
weapons, sir.
Hold on. I've gotten distracted. What am I looking at? What are you exclamation point bald for? What do you think the command is going to give you? What do you think the bot responds with?
He's posted extra guards, and he's telling them about a foreign saboteur.
Foreign?
But you.
I shouldn't be getting offended at that.
Genie must have learned of
It's
your
relative. It's
presence
a
in the land,
relative
Prince
thing.
Alex.
But surely a clown's hands are quick and agile.
Oh.
Yes,
Alexander's
they
looking for
are,
hand
matter of
stuff
fact.
from Jazzo.
But then the theft would be detected almost immediately. And then... my poor neck.
The theft would
This is so sexually charged. Ooh, my poor neck, Alexander. Please don't put anything in it. Hello, dog. I have a Hitachi. It's battery powered.
I really must get inside the castle to see the princess. Perhaps this will convince
He's holding it at them.
Go on. We have no interest in anything you carry. You are not welcome at the castle.
No matter how much it might make us shiver and quake, we don't want it. We don't like that. Is there a bone you can give the dog? I think that might be actually how it... Ooh, what if they like the skull? Dogs like bones, but we never see them holding skulls in their mouth. Why is that? That makes you think. Makes a guy like me think. I don't know if it makes you think.
Hello.
What's that? Is this new? Look how good I am at noticing things. Drink me. Oh, I remember this part. Check this out.
Suddenly, his vision fades to black. His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
That's how Heath Ledger went out. Rip.
Then beats no more.
Yeah, Alexander just fucking... The lean kills him.
His heart takes a lurch, then beats strong.
Phew. For a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds.
Yeah, man, we were all thinking that. Alright. So the map has a new island. Can you softlock yourself? No, you can just get bad endings, I think. Isle of the Mists. It's over here.
Alexander feels... From the northeast come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
Cool. I ain't afraid about it. Hell yeah.
Alexander can think of less desirable things to carry around than that animal skull, but not many. He decides to leave it alone.
Alexander has a human skull in his inventory. So I don't know what the fuck the narrator is getting sassy about.
Alexander is carrying a human skull.
Alexander voiced Beast in Beauty and the Beast? Someone said he was in Severance yesterday. And then everyone agreed, and I think I was getting fucked with.
Come the sounds of...
What's up, gang?
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire.
What's up, I'm Xander.
Brothers, look. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait! I must rescue the princess.
Maybe the
As an
sacrificial
ancient
cage is good.
Druid saying.
Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
This is crazy.
The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot.
Is there something I can... No, I can't even access my inventory. Uh-oh, Alexander's turning
is getting
red.
really hot. Mercifully, Alexander passes out from the heat before the first tongues of flame ignite the wicker.
That's crazy. Alexander falling off the bone.
That was a bit too hot to handle. Alexander should have been better
Dude,
prepared.
I wish your joke was in this. Is Alexander falling off the bone? Is a slime lock in the realm of possibility? I think there comes an age in every man's life where he should just not play Pokemon anymore. Women are free to play Pokemon for life. That's what I'm saying. But if I'm playing Pokemon and I'm 35... Pokemon has always been for losers only? Okay, well, that's a crazy overcorrection. That's just... You're just being weird.
And yet, monsieur, you could hardly have accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
I guess I'm just him.
But I rankled one too many evil hags.
We've all been there, motherfucker.
I was turned into this obscenity you see before you.
Haven't we all?
Shape, take another look at me.
Ah.
You can't help but admire the hag's terrible cruelty and cunning.
He's an incel.
I shall try to find such a maid, for Casima's sake.
Truly?
What?
How determined of you. I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man.
Dude, we have to have that poor slave girl marry this beast man incel.
Not that you shall find anyone.
Not that fucking anyone will want me anyway, fucking I guess. But fucking, you guys, you gotta be my fucking awesome friend for the rest of my fucking life, because fucking women don't fucking like me. Incel quest. I guess we'll just fucking be best fucking friends, because the fucking hus don't think I'm fucking attractive.
The girl is too shy and fearful to talk to a stranger, especially a tall, handsome one such as Alexander.
Okay. Yeah, so I think her eternal conundrum, which is kind of the conundrum of most women for most of human history, is be a slave or marry an abomination. That's it. That's all you get. So I like that I get to give her the other option.
Excuse me, mate.
Am I supposed to turn into a beast? Because I think there is a time limit, if I remember correctly, on the game here, where you eventually just turn into a beast, but how do I convince her? Give her a leaf. We like leaves. Okay.
Alexander feels as his skin begins to itch.
See, I'm turning into a beast.
His head throbs.
Motherfucker.
Wee, 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 wee.
Was that the beast you could do?
You talk to her parents? You don't want to talk to her parents. They're fucking mean. Oh. You have to take a rose from the hedge. That's so cringe. Is it here?
Alexander takes a magnificent
Oh, it's a white
rose.
God, that's some bullshit, bro. If these were red, I would click on them. You know what I'm saying? This game is educating you. I've only gotten flowers for a girl, I think twice in my life. I'm not the flower guy. I should be doing it more. But Alexander is teaching me that maybe the fine shit deserves flowers more often. It's not L. I'll give you flowers and a sneaky hug next time I see you. Salam, if you try to hug me from behind and you don't disclose very quickly that it's Salam Habib, I might kill you by accident. But if I would appreciate that very much, yes. If it's Clee, she can do it without disclosing. Because I know his hands.
Pardon me, maid. I hope you don't think me forward, but I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, Like a fresh white rose?
Alexander
Take
can
notes,
see the
motherfuckers.
conflict in the-
Dude, okay. Dark web theory really quick. The woman drawn in the portrait is not traditionally pretty, like in the way that Princess Cassima is or something. And many people are, you know, divided on whether or not she's chopped or fine shit, which is a conversation I'm not too interested in having. But I think what the game is trying to say by drawing her in that particular way is that only she is the type of person that would love a beast man. And I think that's kind of fucked up. Like, they could have just made her like Princess Cassima.
He decides to bring up the subject of beast with her.
Let me tell you about the place where the white roses...
So he makes videos, and they're crazy. You have to keep your hand on a carriage for all day.
What kind of a beast? Is it very terrifying and ferocious?
No, he'll get mad at you if you talk to other men.
Dresses like...
If I could, I would tend to such a beast. Such a beast might find comfort in a kind face. Do you not think it's so?
Alexander thinks she's hideous.
I think it's...
Yeah.
Afraid of him?
Don't call her a beast
Afraid?
bunny.
If I can help him, I must go.
All right. I love this. She's taking her fucking life into her own hands and going to marry a hideous beast. Incel beast. Instead of be a slave. Once again, only two paths for women.
You wish to take with you?
You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes, my lord, I do. I have been touched by your
Dude,
story.
that's crazy. This is human trafficking.
You to endure this face.
He's essentially a passport bro.
And kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh,
Guy going to
By the
Thailand.
light of your eyes, my spirit soars. The enchantment, it is broken.
Oh, he's ugly.
Served you, my lord. Do you still wish me to stay?
Wow.
My clothes.
Okay.
But please, take these old clothes.
Oh.
Someone you need during your travels.
Here we go.
You have already repaid me by your example of courage.
We got the old clothes.
Particularly
Should have given them a Hitachi. He would have not liked that. He's too insecure. No, I can do it fine. I don't know why you need to use some sort of device. So I read way earlier in the guide you don't want to give the lamp to him right away. So it's kind of spooky. But fuck it. That's what Archie looks like. Have you guys ever met him? Oh my god. Well, this one's kind of like obvious, right? 07 soft locked? Shut up.
Good day. Good day.
Dude, he goes away. You need to make this choice for real. Yeah, stroke it, motherfucker.
Another dud.
I'll watch that man do that. It's just like at the 7-Eleven. Alright, so we actually... I just read the guide. I skimmed it. There's 2 ways to beat the game from this point. And one of them is the short path, one of them is the long path. We're obviously going to do the long one, because it's awesome. But it consists of me having to go and fill my teacup full of swamp water. So I guess you didn't think about that, did you, motherfuckers? Dude, also, there was that forum post I found where that guy told me the wrong thing in 2005 that we looked up earlier. I wanted to make an account on that forum and reply to him. How sick would it be if he replied back? Like, my bad. I'll edit the post. Oh my god, you guys. This is it. We finally part ways. With the stupid piece of shit that's been in my inventory this whole game.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he?
Hey! Hey! What are you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Dude, he's gonna kill that tomato.
Bumpy! Remember all I've given you!
Yes!
The only thing you've ever given me is mud.
Yes!
Take this!
No! Not into the swamp!
Yes! What a awesome, awesome game. Dun 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 dun. Oh, he's alive.
Stick in the Mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
Good, he gets to live in fucking swamp slime for the rest of his stupid life. I hope it hurts when he dies. Is Bump on a Log also an ancient idiom like Stick in the Mud? Yeah, it's not an ancient idiom. Maybe I just do the crossword too much, but I've been back on idiom mode. That was rage bait. No one engage with the rage bait. Oh, you have to give... Oh, my God. So you have to give one of the babies milk.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
And then you take the lamp and fill it with tears.
That baby has nothing.
They're crying. They're babies.
Alexander
Babies
collects
cry.
Some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's lamp.
Alexander thinks this is awesome for some reason. Oh, shit. Dude, I think we soft locked. Oh. You have to give the queen, the red queen from the chess world, a lump of coal. And if you remember, the coal was in the Isle of Mist. I looked at it, but I didn't grab one. You know what? Maybe if we go to the isle and we have the iceberg lettuce and it'll save us like that guy said. This is the way.
Wait!
Yeah. Put me in. I like the cage. Oh my God.
The cage is getting uncomfortably hot.
How you actually beat this, I just read ahead a little bit. All this shit we're doing with the water is how you beat it. You have to make rain and use a rain spell. Dude, what's my last save before they destroy me? All right, well, we got to do it. I don't think it'll take that long. We have to go get the scythe, get the coal, get the incel guy a wife, and then we're back. It's not that bad. Okay, ready?
This is just a rough draft, so it's only going to get better from here. But yeah, I'm going to rewrite some of this and send it over to him, and hopefully he's cool with that and doesn't think I'm like stepping on his toes or anything. But I'm just going to rewrite.
That's actually a nice thing. Okay, here. I know we're making fun of Bryce Savage right now because he looks at music like this beautiful art form as like this fucking just like thing to make money and get famous about, and it's kind of gross. But the way he talks about the creative process just right now and also kind of respects the idea of not stepping on somebody's toes, I think is really interesting, and I think that's very genuine. I think he makes dog shit music, but it still means he's good at creating it, if that makes sense. And I think that's the most interesting thing I've just learned about Nefex while I was redoing this quest in King's Quest 6. Alright, we're caught back up. We have our coal. It's time to play the game again. Why do they like coal and rotten eggs? This doesn't, like... Is there some old story about this? Coal is usually bad, right? It's what Santa gives you when you're mean. Okay, if you're afraid of buzzing your head because you're afraid it won't grow back, look, if your hair was thin to begin with, you have to be honest with yourself and be like, yeah, it's fucking thin. I knew this one guy, he was younger than me, and he used to say, I was like 25. My hair was like kind of thinning out. I was like, whatever. But he was like 20, and he was like, my hair is just really fine. It's just really fine hair. I just have fine hair. Like, and I didn't have the heart to tell him, even back then. I was like, bro, you're just balding. And if he shaved it all, it would have grown back weird. You should only be worried about that if your hair is already kind of like chopped up in the first place. All right, we got a lamp full of water. So this stops the druids from fucking destroying us. Make rain. So falling water, salt water, that's not from the sea, and sacred water, we have all this. Heat to boiling. So we just start boiling in the cave of shame, or the cage, the cock and ball cage of the druids, and it'll just work, I think. But you have to cast it?
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Oh, it's a little saucy with it.
The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot.
Okay.
This cage is really hot.
Yeah.
Fire in the cage.
This hasn't happened before.
Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames.
Okay.
The flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long.
Ah, yes, sir.
Must have jarred something. Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around.
It's the switch.
Egad, something's really percolating.
Come on now.
The water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about boiling.
Oh. Yes.
Alexander feels a drop. It starts to rain.
Guess what, fine shit? It's motherfucking raining now.
That man is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred
Goddamn right.
let him down.
It's me. When they leave, get some embers from the ceremonial pit for the skull.
Alexander scoops up some of the red-hot embers in the ancient human skull.
That's crazy. Ooh! That's tough, bro. Look at that. Wait, has it always been cut off at the top? It has? No one said anything. But look at that. That looks cool. Charming a creature of the night. Why would there be a spell about hitting on your guys' moms? King's Quest is weird. Hello, fine shit. There's a weird dog. Charming a creature of the night. I don't think I have brimstone. Where the fuck is brimstone? Dude, you said Control F brimstone as I literally did it. Why isn't it in this guide? It's the spoiled egg. Eggs have sulfur. That's why our farts smell bad, like eggs. Because they have sulfur in them. Go fuck yourself, haters. You thought I was gonna fail. First message in chat, I want a boyfriend. That's crazy. Would you marry a prince that was turned into a beast?
Approaches Alexander.
Okay, new dog.
Now ride!
Here we go, boys. We're in hell.
Alexander on a
Dude, I think zombies kill you in this. Hello, zombie.
Uh-oh. One of the wandering ghouls brushes up against Alexander. The touch of the putrid flesh dissolves the living matter like acid.
What's the joke?
Alexander's mother always told him to avoid bad ghouls.
Dude. It is always a woman's fault in a way.
We were murdered in our beds by our trusted Vizier.
No!
Viper. He snuck in during the night and stabbed us in our sleep. Now, our daughter.
Oh my god, that's fine shit's parents.
That she is...
This looks like downtown Vancouver. Voice acting makes me feel like I'm in the 90s. Guy who sees something from the 90s. I feel like I'm in the 90s. Okay, guess what? I've got the ticket. Ooh, it's got a skull on it.
I have a ticket.
Oh, on. Next.
Dude, I love skeletons. They're cute. What's up, blood? Can I take his arm?
Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it.
In the guide that I'm reading, it's like, take his gauntlet, and then in parentheses it says armor glove, in case you didn't know what that was. Oops.
Alexander slips off the path.
What?
As soon as the water touches his skin, Alexander's mind and body go numb. He sinks like a lifeless stone.
It's really funny that I end up back at the door.
Next.
Hey, what a fix. Bathing in the river Styx.
That wasn't even like a pun. It's just like a shitty couplet pissing me off.
Alexander is not getting on that boat until he gives Charon the appropriate fare.
See, I could have missed... If I wasn't reading this, I would have missed this. You have to take the teapot, get some of the river Styx water, and then we... Gold coins from the Catacombs? What? I don't have that. No. Dude. I'm supposed to have coins from the Minotaur. Oh my god. God damn it.
Alexander.
Well, actually, you know what that means.
Magic map.
God, where he says, "Say my name," and check out what I did.
Say my name. Heisenberg.
You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name.
So the idea is I'm going to try to turn this into a CapCut
so bad.
filter where...
Oh shit, did I fuck it up? What else goes in the skull? Dude, the embers? I didn't pick up the embers?! That's fine.
I did not know how well it was going to go. Some of the things we're doing to help push the track, like market it to my own, like already, like...
There's no fucking way Alexander dies here. It's because I didn't click on the step. Isle of
Alexander.
Mists. If the embers are gone, I'm killing myself.
You just get to do music for the rest of your life. But yeah.
I don't think Nefex is inherently evil. I think he's just a handsome guy who has never had to like get made fun of and like feel shame. There's this video we watched once where he was talking about all like the underground punk he used to listen to, and he literally says Blink-182. And I'm like, oh, okay. That just means that no one ever like checked you on that. No one ever told you that that was wrong. All right, anyway, we're going back to the Valley of the Dead. You know, many would say that Nefex videos is actually better content than King's Quest 6. But we're going to finish King's Quest 6, so strap the fuck in. Let's read the spell. You think you could palm out Calm a Horse Down first try Chris Pratt Dino style? Oh, yeah. No, I'm really scared of horses. Have you ever been near one?
Why do
They're
you not
fucking
rest,
gigantic.
sad spirit?
They're like really scary, man. If you ever even ride one, you're really high up. I own 2. They are cool. What the fuck are you talking about? You're in my Twitch chat. You don't own a horse. My best friend as a kid, he had a fucked up pinky toe because when he was like a toddler, there was like this thing in a bar, like some sort of event, and someone brought a horse into the bar. It sounds like a joke. And it stepped on his foot and it like mutilated it, and so he had no pinky toe. No, there was not a priest and a rabbi there.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts the fare and waves Alexander onto the boat. Alexander reaches out to open the gate. Suddenly, the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
Ooh, Alexander. Wow, okay, this part's crazy.
Alexander approaches the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
What's up, goat?
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh?
There's nothing. There's no. The souls surrounding the Lord.
Oh, you're supposed to use the gauntlet.
That won't save.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge.
Good on that.
Respectfully challenge thee. Man may pass where death has trod.
Alexander just says shit that other people have said.
He who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
It's all about him reading poems and then just saying them back.
Impossible! I seek the souls of King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles.
He's gonna love TikTok when it comes out.
Souls? Ah, yes, I have it now. Your challenge is this. For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips for centuries.
I don't think he wants it sucked from the back.
This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make me cry, thou man of flesh.
Make death cry?
Sooner could he turn sea to stone, or fire to ice.
Yeah, glaze more, pussies. What if you guys had one sentence to make death cry? What would you say? For sale baby shoes worn by a racist baby.
Like your life has
No way.
just run out, man of flesh.
How does he kill you, I wonder? is you have to take the mirror and then say release radar down.
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
Of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble.
The front camera, yeah.
The seep of his own humanity. The slow growth of a new thing altogether, which became that which he is
Yeah,
now.
this is me clicking on someone's Twitch profile when they call me bald.
Has no possibility of redemption.
Yeah, what's up,
Take it
pussy?
away. Make it stop.
Where is it? Where's the tears? Yeah.
The mirror of truth cracks.
It's a low value man.
And death sheds a single gray tear.
I had forgotten its dreadful weight.
Yeah,
Find
yeah,
the
yeah.
souls he has
I
claimed.
actually don't care. I actually don't care what you have to say. I fucking mogged you and you suck and you cried in front of another man.
Until we meet again, then, I assure you, we will meet again.
That's kind of creepy because he's basically saying you're gonna die. Dude, he actually gets the last laugh.
Be gone.
He's also going to hell. He's like, Loki, you made me cry, but you are gonna die one day, and I'm gonna be here. I think I fucked up a little bit. I won't get the best ending, because you're supposed to grab another white rose. We can do it. Y'all gotta talk to Kurt Cobain Instagram bot. Dude, nobody... You can't talk to those bots. I talked to a guy who was a half black, half white rapper who talked about, like, had soulful lyrics and stuff. And I was, like, hard grilling him on the complexities of, like, the dual identity and race in America and stuff like that.
Alexander.
And he really did not satisfy my questions. Damn, there's so much bullshit in this game. I guess it's not supposed to be beaten in 2 days. You're supposed to, like, beat this over a couple months. Like, coming home from your, like, job where you can support your 4 kids and shit. You got your meal plan from an AI Instagram bot? Bro, you need to blow your shit off smooth. There's just better ways to live your life. That's crazy.
A white rose. Forgive me, Alexander, and forget me. I cannot return your love, for fear that I shall never leave this castle again.
Alexander waits in vain for Casima's nightingale to return.
Ooh.
But the bird does not. Could there be something wrong?
She left the nightingale unsent. Man, I really botched that one, didn't I? You can drink the potion that makes you old in front of the guy.
Alexander suddenly gets a very sneaky idea.
I can't go on anymore. Without Casima, I'd just rather not live.
Prince Alex, no.
It's true. The Vizier has beaten me. I give up. Poison is my last resort.
When I ban someone from the Yard subreddit.
I am no more.
Oh, what a waste. Poor young fool.
He's dead. He's dead. Wait until Abdul hears. He'll be so pleased. I told you not to pop in like that. You can learn to knock like everybody.
This guy needs to put a fucking shirt on. I'm tired of it.
Master, hell, we
Ooh, we actually have to note this.
Prettiest, don't we?
We need the bottle that looks
Now,
like this.
Shamir Shamazel, to the lamp with you. Prepare yourself.
Shamir Shamazel. So we have to actually select
no
the genie bottle. So it's this one. God, he probably smells so goddamned weird. You know, sometimes there's just like a piss, like a 10-foot piss radius. That's the hardest one for me. I can handle a lot of stuff, but when it's just like a 10-foot piss bomb, that's tough. If I somehow don't have all the materials for this spell, I'm gonna lose my mind. Swamp ooze, river styx water, black horse feather. No swamp ooze. I got it way a long time ago. Because when I gathered it...
The little china the teacup contains
Yeah,
swamp.
see? Go fuck yourself. Don't ever test me again. Ever. It's both... It's filled with Styx water and the swamp ooze. It's a reasonable mistake to make, but never do that again. paintbrush. So we're going to cast the spell. There we
Feeling
go.
artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
Cast.
With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door.
If you paint the cool S,
Black as ink,
then the Vizier drops
brings to
dead.
life what I think.
Don't want to paint it 10 racks. All right, we're in the castle. All right, so I am going to stop using the guide. There's so much to do in this castle. Oh my god, I want this game to be over so bad. All right. It's that dumb little kid. Hey, guess what? I have your mom's handkerchief. It's kind of sad. You just get to be a kid forever. Maybe it's awesome. I wonder if the realm of the dead is where a kid can be a kid. What game I'm going to play next? Something definitely more like active, but there's no shortage of like old weird shit that I'm interested in playing. This is not furnished like a young early 20s man's apartment. Actually, if you could like, yeah, some of them do have a suit of armor from the frat days.
Uh-oh, a guard dog. Alexander's been seen.
What happens?
Hey, you! You're not allowed down here! Guards!
Do you have what it takes to kill me? That's my
Alexander
fucking
watches
question.
helplessly as
You'll stay in here until we find out what the Vizier wants to do with you.
Alexander wonders how he'll get out of this one.
Me too. Not gonna fuck with you. No way! It's Goat!
Alex, just trust that I know everything that goes on.
So
in
he
this
gives you
town.
your one.
Now be more careful. If you get caught again, I don't know if I'll be able to get you out.
You got it, bro. You do still walk crazy weird.
Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing
Nobody say
rumors from
anything.
guards who've been watching the princess.
I said that as a DM once and it derailed the campaign for 10 minutes. Yeah, I think that's a talk you gotta have at the table.
Alexander peers through the chinks in the wall, trying to locate the source of the crying sounds.
Alexander?
What would you call it, Alexander? The thing you're viewing me through in the wall. What would you say it is?
Is you? I believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might be an opportunity in the hustle of the way.
Ooh, I can give her the dagger.
Take
Yes.
this dagger. It's not much, but it might come in handy.
You kind of just sit here. It's kind of funny. What else do I have? Give her some poison. Oh, I don't get the poison anymore. Does she need this genie bottle? What the fuck? Oh, my god. She turned her head. God, that scared me. I thought she like turned into green like slime. Oh shit. I know I said I wouldn't read the guide, but I have to give Jalo something. I hope I can still go back. Please tell me I can get out. Alright, fuck it. We're getting a weird ending. You're supposed to give Jalo the genie bottle. This shit looked like a Brooklyn apartment.
Alexander
another hole.
hears the sound of scratching coming from the other side of the wall.
Are you gonna say it again, narrator?
Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition.
He is kind of Ness color
It
paletted.
is a shame I have to kill her.
Ooh!
Lovely, and would be amusing to keep around.
He is writing down his crimes to another person.
Well, on to it now. I close in triumph. King Abdul Al-Hazred.
Damn. Confident.
That blackguard, that murderous swine. He'll not have his way if I have anything to say about it.
The castle is a problematic section of the game.
Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great
I'm
Mordak's
chasing. I got a
death,
gold
though he
cloak.
was a bit of a ninny.
Okay.
Inside the ebony box is a piece of paper with the word Zebu printed on it.
Zebu. Zabu is probably
Alexander
some
steps confidently
shit.
out into...
Hey, who the...
I did save.
Hello there.
Don't just stand there. Grab him, Bay.
Okay, hold on.
The Vizier will have our heads if he finds out that prisoner escaped. How do you suppose he did it, Ralph? Well, Hal, I figure he must have had something on him that he used to open the door. That's why I personally searched him.
Just as Alexander realizes that he has no possible means of escape.
Oh, okay,
he
that
hears
is
the
a death
sound of
screen.
Wedding music.
I'll never be able to stop the wedding now.
How y'all look in my unban requests? Go back into the secret hallway via the closet and back down to the peephole. It's Cosima. Head back down the stairs and back into the hallway. Go to the treasure room door and talk to it. Get me the fuck in. If it's just a loading trigger, I'm gonna be so mad. Notice how the guide refers to it as a peephole. That's a good point.
Alexander takes another look through.
I think it's weird because it's telling you to go back to like the basement when you really can't do that. You think you figured it out? What? I'm just wondering, if I get to this point in the game, how do I progress? Even if I miss giving the genie the bottle and shit?
Alexander feels his... Alexander.
This is it. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm so mad. It said he doesn't want to go back. It said that. This is what I missed last time. I can give bro the genie bottle, which is sick.
Why, yes! It's an exact replica.
I suppose it was intuition.
Yeah, intuition, aka SierraPlanet.net. We're gonna do the good editing. We're save scumming this dumb shit. Zaba. Zebu.
Listen, door. I would have you open. Ali Zebu.
It worked.
You know, this is the part in when we played the game as little kids that we didn't do.
Alexander decides to leave the gold.
And I remember we got the not the best ending, and I was like upset. And then you just wait in the basement till your wedding music. All right, so we're just sitting here like assholes. Except I think I need to give bro the genie bottle.
Oh no.
No! God, you need to fucking pick up. You need to get the lead out, dude. Come on.
Oh no.
It starts it right there. Okay, so what that means is it probably starts it immediately, and we give him the lamp first. I think Jalo could be your best man. No, he's not real. You could get someone to dress like Armor King from the waist down and talk like that.
Alexander hears the sound of... Oh no.
Alexander hears wait to get caught. Speedruns of this gotta look like a match of Osu.
Hey, you! The Vizier will have our head. Well,
wait a minute.
Just as Alexander...
Confound this.
Damn it, that's the end. Fuck, how do you win this? Walk out into the hallway for a few moments. Do not let the guard dog see you. Use the stairs in the basement near Jalo's room to go upstairs. Okay, so you can't get caught. Let's go.
Prince Alexander, here, the Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding.
Let me see your dog dick.
I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
Dude, here's the problem.
Only paid.
I don't have the letter. You need to give him the letter. It's a dialogue loop.
You cannot be blind.
Yeah, you have to give him the Vizier's letter. I don't fucking have it! Quickly show Captain Saladin the Vizier's letter. I don't fucking have it, goat. Inside the chest is the letter. Wait, I just didn't pick it up from my old save.
The trunk.
It's because this is the save I loaded it from.
Alexander.
Oh my god. Alright, pick up the Vizier's letter. Why is this dude so red? You can say what you want about me. You can say what you want about Alexander. but you can't talk about Jazo that way. We just don't do that here.
Uh-oh, a guard dog. Alexander's been seen.
Dude, they've got walls! Okay, this should be good. This is a good line. We got there.
Uh-oh, a guard...
Hey, you're not allowed down.
I think I'm the only guy to ever table slam at fucking King's Quest. That's goddamned insane. They don't see that? Oh shit. Why? Whatever, I don't care.
Alexander looks cautiously at the grand hall.
I did it. I don't care. That's so fucking stupid. Final battle with low-key hot border collie.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery?
There's a guy in the corner. That's the hot border collie.
But I did not.
That's Alexander.
Have you no doubts of your own about our Hazred?
I have had my suspicions about the Vizier, especially when King Caliphim and Queen Alaria died.
We're all suspicious of the Vizier in King's Quest 6.
Quite happy, even enthusiastic.
The Vizier is from a different place.
If he truly were
So he's automatically suspicious to us.
She loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
Cosima, stop!
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage!
Why, Captain, you heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
The Huz is the genie!
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
Yo! The fuck is up?
King Caliphim and Queen Alaria burst into the throne room.
This is actually the worst Alexander's pixels have looked.
Behind
he looks terrible.
A line of supporters.
Cosima, darling, are you all right?
Elon Musk.
Has he hurt you?
The lovely image of Cosima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Vizier's genie.
Yo! He was trying to marry a dude. That's not okay to do yet in King's Quest 6 or 1992.
Saladin, your soul, he's getting away. Stop him.
Yes, sire. As soon as I deal with this genie.
Shamir, the Vizier's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dogs.
Tennis balls, even. Yo, that's really bad.
The genie, finding a free moment in the battle, suddenly realizes that Alexander is still in the room and sends a dazzle spell his way.
Please don't be a death screen.
Gotcha, Prince Alexander.
No fucking way! What did I do wrong?
Oh. Next.
Genie, meeny, miny, mo. Alexander can't be slow.
Fucking kill yourself, narrator. I'm so tired of this fucking game. You guys are never I won't ruin it. It's crazy what you have to do in this spot. I will show you. There's one thing in my inventory that stops the genie from shooting a ball of light and exploding my heart. Oh, here we go. It's the mint leaf. The mint leaf is what stops the genie from doing this. Also, Jazo is supposed to come in here and save the day, but he's fucking not doing it. Check it out.
Alexander doesn't have time to deal with the genie now. Alexander doesn't have time.
What?
Alexander doesn't have time to
No,
deal
Alexander has time to deal with the genie. You have to use the mint leaf. That's what it says in the guide.
on his way to the real Cosima.
Why is this happening? Oh wait, you just run? Fucking peace out. Why didn't any of this work?
Alexander, be careful. Al-Hazard has a sword.
Shut up, wench! Shamir Shamazel! Get in here!
Here I am, master.
Oh, this is where you do it?
It's about time, you bumbling fool! How could you let him follow me?
There he is!
Alexander!
He just waited for the dogs to die!
Here, quick, take it.
My hero!
Bless you, Charlo. I knew you could do it.
How did you get my lamp? You thief! You've ruined me!
Mm-hmm. Lick.
Oh, thank Valhalla! I hated working for that loathsome creature.
That's right, I'm your master, and we're gonna make hits together. I'm gonna get that.
Inspiration. Alexander fixes upon the only weapon in sight.
Zounds! This sword must weigh a ton.
Now you're saying zounds.
Good. Then you shall only fail sooner, my prince.
Alright. Take this, pussy.
So, the mouse would bite?
This mouse shall bite, as you shall soon see. Or should I say, soon feel?
Yeah.
Ha! You can barely lift that sword, my prince. Better to lay it down now. I promise to dispatch you with little pain.
A tempting offer. But I think I'll wait and see what this sword can do.
Yes!
Yourself.
Bam! What's up? Huge jump! Are you kidding me? Hop kick. Dude, alright. This is sick. Yup. Am I supposed to do something here? Oh shit, here she comes. You know that song Bandit? I think it's by Juice WRLD. She the definition of a bad bitch.
Into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! You dare raise a finger to me? You will regret that, princess.
Let's go. Guess what? Oh shit.
But I forget. I stalk a kitten and turn my back to a
Fuck
lion.
me, bro.
It wouldn't do to let you gather your strength again, my prince.
I was celebrating. I missed the
Finishes off Alexander with one swipe of his sword.
missed the fucking quick time.
Forgive me, Cosima.
God damn it. This is it. Click.
But I forget.
I fucking clicked! I promise you! I was clicking! All for a mid-white woman? Everyone's a critic, man. Yeah.
You.
There. Tweety birds, motherfucker.
Can you find it in you, princess, to give me more than your gratitude?
It's kind of begging.
What are
he
you
begging?
saying?
I love you, Cosima. Would you ever consider... Do you think you could... marry me?
Could you ever have doubted it, my prince?
Okay. Whoa! Tongue too. Balls and all. Yeah.
Who gives this bride to be wed? Her mother and I willingly give our daughter's hand in
That's right. You have to willingly give your daughter's hand. Your daughter is your property until you pass her off to a man who now owns her.
Congratulations, Alexander.
Is that his mom?
Thank you.
Oh, it's his sister. Hubba hubba.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so...
Oh, this is Beauty and the Beast. And that's my new genie slave. And that's my flamboyant friend. These are all the druids. I wish... You know what? I wish the tomato was here so I could kill him in front of everybody. Written and designed by... What is this?
I just need to hear your voice.
Is this like a real song?
Just need to hear you say if you would have me go or stay.
So I looked on King's Quest 6, Rule 34. There's nothing there. Bad ending?
I give his daughter Cosima in wedlock.
He has to give it? That's a bummer, bro.
That would be me.
Wait, why is Jalo white? What is this? Well, guys, that was King's Quest. Please sign up for Hitmaker University so you too can learn how to make hits. Girl in the tower!